Hi! So it's been quite a while since I've done one of these, I think a little over a year, and I've actually kind of missed it. Like, I've just missed being able to talk about the stuff that I get or do, like, reviews or the project pan that I started, and I don't think I actually finished it, but anyway. So I kind of just wanted to just jump right back into it and start almost from scratch, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so I thought I would do a quick video about what I would want to do for 2017 because I've got a couple of different plans here. I've been pretty interested in like project pans and pan that palettes and things like that, and just generally downsizing the makeup collections. And obviously I have more makeup than I could reasonably use, so I'm really interested in downsizing that so that I don't feel like overwhelmed when I want to try something new. Then I add it to my collection and find out that I already have 100 lipsticks. I don't need 100 lipsticks. So, so that's what I'm going to be primarily focusing on. Over the last year, my buying has gone way down. I've restricted myself a lot. I've got 2 hauls coming up. One that I'm going to film here in a minute that was like holiday shopping, and another one that was that's going to be filmed in a couple of weeks following Christmas, because I know I've got some Christmas gifts coming along, so that'll be done. But I want to do declutter, I want to do a project pan, I want to use up, one of the things I want to focus on is using up a lot of the sample products I have. I've canceled all of my subscription boxes. I did that over a year ago, and I've been working through some of the stuff I have, but I still have a lot of stuff left. And I miss my subscription boxes. Like, I'd like to get more, but I can't resubscribe. Well, I mean, I could, but I don't want to resubscribe when I still have all of this stuff here that I never used, never went through, and so I just want to focus on using that. So I've got a box of like foil packets, small jars, things like that, the typical kind of samples that you get in subscription boxes or from when you make an order and they include a bunch of samples. I want to use up a lot of my perfume samples, those little vials that you get from Sephora all the time when you buy from them. One of the things I want to work on are these little baby lipsticks that I have. I think I have about 10 to 20 of these, and on top of the full-size lipsticks I already have, it's just a little bit overwhelming, so I want to focus on getting these used out so they'll be easier to use up than the full-size lipsticks will be. There's a couple of lip glosses that I've marked down. I've got like my goals here and my list here of individual things that I want to work on. I want to use up a lot of the types of products that I have that I don't really like all that much, like loose powders are typically pretty messy. Cream products I don't use very much, so I want to work some of those out of my collection. And so I've got a pan that palette planned, and I'll film a specific introduction. And I'll film a specific introduction for that. And then I've got, I want to do 4 project pans. And I want to divide those up into like 3-month segments. So starting January and going through to March, and then going through 3 months after that, 3 months after that, and doing different products each time, because a lot of the products that I have are still more full than not full. So I really want to make progress on them. And I don't want to focus on the same blush for a year to use it up when I have 20 other blushes that need to be used up as well. So I wanted to kind of rotate through project pans and make progress on things like that. So that's my goal there, and those will be separate videos, of course. So I'll do separate videos for each one of the projects that I end up working on, and those will go up periodically. I'm going to do a couple of introductions tonight, so those will come up in the next couple of weeks as I'm editing things. Right now it is about 2 a.m. on December 18th, so this is when I'm not starting any projects until January 1st, because I'm going out of town soon, and I don't want to have to focus on panning or anything like that when I'm out of town on vacation. So when I come back, then that's when I'm going to start, and that's when I'll start posting the videos of everything and tracking everything. So in terms of non-beauty related, from the whole conception of this channel, I didn't want it to be a specifically beauty related channel. I wanted to incorporate, well, that's primarily what it's going to be, but I wanted to incorporate some things like cooking. Like I want to do recipes, I want to do book reviews, I want to be able to have time to read books again, is one of the things I really like to do. So that's one of my goals for 2017 as well, is to read more, do more cooking, and then hopefully be able to share that on this platform here with anyone who's interested in seeing it. So that is, I think, all I have to say right now. Any specific products will be seen in project pans, or I might do a like use them up type of overall thing where I've got like a list of 5 or 6 products that I want to use throughout the year. The individual project pans will have their own introduction videos. Pan That Palette's going to be its own video. Using up the samples is going to be its own video. All that kind of stuff. So this is just kind of a, hey, kind of getting back into this and just diving into the deep end here. So yeah, that's about it. If you want to see anything, if any of that seems interesting to you, then you can stick around. And if none of that seems interesting to you, then eh. So yeah, bye.